Hello, my all signs, my all stars, and a very, very welcome to the space, to the channel, and my home. I am Shivalika, and I welcome you. Happy New Year to all of you. This is going to be actually the first reading that we're going to be doing together, and we're getting into the first week. I want to thank each one of you from the bottom of my heart, and that's the only thing I want to convey to all of you. Thank you so much for being here. It means a lot. It means the world. And if you're new, you're most welcome. Please keep an open mind. And the intentions, as always, is the best version of you. Always, without doubt. Let's go. We're doing 29th to the 4th Jan 2026. So let's get ready, and we're starting with Aries. Hello, Aries, and welcome. A very, very happy new year to you. New years and new energy. And let's jump in. This is from the 29th to the 4th Jan. Let's see what energies want to come out for the amazing Aries. Aries, are you ready? Well, if you are, I am ready too. Let's go. We're starting with this one. Let's take that. Okay, that's your energy within you, on your mind, coming towards you this week. Wow, like pure wow. Challenge this week. Now, that's a nice challenge, by the way. Advantage. Okay, this just got very interesting. We're going to take a card that's going to help us raise our frequency. And Aries, we're also going to take a card from the energy deck. It's Energy Oracle, and we're going to see this in the absolute end for you. Let's take this one, okay? This is the energy for you, energy reading for you. First reading, Aries, let's go. Let me just put the sun where the sun belongs, and we're starting, Aries, with the 8 of Pentacles. You're starting 2026 with a lot of dedication, a lot of hard work, and you have a lot of things to do. Aries, I don't know if you went out and celebrated, you're celebrating, you're partying, but you're showing that, you're going to sit down and get your nose to the job that you want to do. This is pure, sheer dedication. Universe loves such souls that are dedicated till the very end. Wow, what a beautiful energy. Sitting down and doing your work, not looking left and right, and just putting yourself all out there. For a lot of you, this is actually your job. You're finishing it till the very last minute. This is something, it gives you a lot of happiness. It gives you a lot of pride. It gives you a lot of, the feeling of this is mine. I'm creating something. Very creator-like energy, by the way. Within you, you've got the Hangman. Something is, because this is within you, Aries, something is not moving, or something is temporarily hold. I feel it's temporary. It's very temporary. Or maybe you're figuring out another way to do something, but it's still within. See, outside you're continuing to do the work. You're not showing that you're stopping. But when you get these few seconds with yourself, you're like, I wish there was another way to do this. You need another point of view. You need another perspective within you. On your mind, you've got the 9 of Wands. See, 8 to the 9. You are exhausted, Aries. You are. You have really put yourself out there. You have really worked a lot. This is the energy of the wounded warrior. He or she does not stop. In your mind, it's brilliant. There is just something that you want to accomplish, and until you don't, you're not leaving the damn room. You're not. Therefore, what is coming for you this week, and what a way to start the new year, is the 10 of Pentacles. From the 8, boom, to the 10. That's good. That's really good energy. That's really good energy. That's money. That's family. That's legacy. It's powerful. It's a jackpot kind of energy. Wow. Challenge this week is the Seven of Cups. You are two things, Aries, two things. Either you have a lot of options or you're torn between a lot of possibilities. And because it's in the challenge, your best bet is not to spread yourself so thin. Maybe possibly narrow it down and figure out one thing that you would like to, because also we're just starting the year, we're starting 2026. Even if you have too many things on your plate, ask yourself truly, if I just had to pick 1, 2, 3, what would they be? A lot of them would actually, others would just be on the side. There is a main dish and then there is a side dish. Aries, you need to focus on your main course, your main dish, not the side ones. And we have, and that's a 7, by the way, in your challenge. And your advantage is another 7, which is the 7 of Swords. You know, this is actually a card of deception, running out, escaping. People kind of are not a fan of this card, but I want to tell you, because it's come in your advantage, it's absolutely appropriate for the challenge. This is having too much. This is knowing when you're supposed to walk out, when you're supposed to run away, taking things that are yours, that are going to serve you, and poof, leaving the room. Let people keep wondering, where did Aries go? But guess what Aries did? Aries decided to call it quits, or Aries decided this much is enough, or Aries said, I need to right now get out of the room because this is what and how much serves me, and that's your advantage. 7 of Swords. Let us see, what do you have to raise your frequency? We've got the Magician. Come on. Magician is a powerful manifestor. Magician is the energy of a person who's got firstly, he's got all the elements on the table. You've got the wands, you've got the pentacles, you've got the cups, you've got the swords, you've got everything. Everything is for you. The universe is backing you right now. The universe is with you right now. Claim this energy. The energy of the Magician, energy of number 1 is that you have the power to create, to bring from heaven to earth whatever it is that you want. The only thing that you need to do from your end is you need to show up. You need to display yourself. This is not the time to play small. This is the time to, and I also want to say this, Aries, that maybe it's sometimes a very good idea to just surrender some things to the universe and allow the universe to also show its magic. I do see you're working very, very hard. Therefore, I am being inclined to say that how about just one of them, out of these 7, just one of them, you allocate it to the universe, and we'll see the miracles unfold for you. Okay, let's clarify, Aries. Let's see. 8 of Pentacles, what's going on? What is going on? There's so much of hard work. The World and the Judgment. Look, it's not a small thing that you're doing, Aries. It's a life-defining, game-changer moment of your life. 20 to the... Actually, it's 21 to the 20. Judgment to the world. It's almost like you thought something is finished. You thought something is over. It's that kind of a feeling that you finish a job, but then you come back and you check and you're like, no, I can make it, I can add this. I could also put this. Coming back to a presentation again, coming back to the final product one more time. You're making like these last minute changes because you're creating something amazing, and it's, maybe the more you're sitting with it, the more you are, and we have the Hangman right here, and you've got the Hangman. Maybe the more you're sitting with something, the more ideas you're getting, the more you are possibly going back and forth with it. Let's see the Hangman within you. We have the King of Cups. This temporary pause within you, or this finding another perspective. Wow, we've got the King, 2 kings. 2 masters, King of Cups and King of Swords. And I'll tell you why here's the perspective, Aries, here's the perspective. Emotions and the mind. You're torn between your emotions. When we get emotionally attached, we want to give more and more and more. And it's natural, it's human. That's why we are the way we are. We feel like giving. But when the King of Swords enters, the King of Swords says, hey, wait. Give me an accountability of exactly how many hours I have, exactly how much I need to give, and I shall make it happen. So, two perspectives. And I see that you're continuing something. Maybe your best bet, Aries, is to know when you've got to attach your emotions and know when you've got to be straight to the point. The perspective shift. 9 of Wands, in your mind, you are really, really standing your ground. And that is amazing, Aries. Page of Swords and the strength. You're finding more. You're finding more. You're doing, can I say this? You're doing more than it is required. And that's taking a toll on your strength. More than needed, more than necessary. You have to sometimes just give how much ever you can. I mean, I see the passion here. This is coming from passion. However, some projects should strictly be on deadline and not on passion. That allows you to deliver them, right? Let's see the 10 of Pentacles. That's coming towards you. That's a brilliant energy. And it feels like it's the rewards. It does feel like. We have the 10 of Swords and the Queen of Cups. And King of Cups is right there within you. You are going to, this is actually emotionally feeling very, very, what is your reward here, Aries? I want to tell you. Your reward here is you're going to feel emotionally very, very complete about something. But the same thing is also going to drain you. The same thing. While you complete something, I do see its completion happening. I do see it. You know this too very well, Aries. But it is also emotionally draining you a lot. And there is something new that you found out about yourself. There is something new that you found out about yourself. That when all things are done and finished, there is a new version of you that comes out and operates. King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. King of Cups is within you, water. Queen of Cups is coming towards you. I also feel it could be a person. It could be a water sign. Because it's a family dynamic, it could be a water sign. And there could be love there. There could be love. And the love is the kinds which was once over and did not end in a right way. For a lot of you, it's that kind of love too. I want to say this, Aries, the same thing that drained you once upon a time, today it's very easy for you to release it. Very, very easy. Let's see the 7 of Cups in your challenge. We've got the Hermit and the Emperor. Big moves, bold moves, wise moves. 7 of Cups is having plenty options, plenty possibilities. Emperor and the Hermit. Hermit is the seeker, Emperor is the doer. Find out 2 things, 3 things that you absolutely need to attend, absolutely need to keep at the top of your game in the beginning of the year and act on that. Emperor is Aries. It is your sign. It is your power card. And your power card is coming the challenge, which means you've found out enough. Now it's time to narrow down and execute. Let's see the 7 of Swords for your advantage. Know when you're supposed to walk out. Know when you're supposed to go away. Temperance and the 2 of Swords. These two have something very, very common, and that is trying to make something happen, trying to go within. Anything that costs you your peace, Aries, please walk out of that situation. This is very simple, because temperance is all about maintaining balance and harmony. And the minute you feel you're in a situation where, oh my God, it's taking a toll both in your emotion aspect and your mental aspect, your best bet is to walk away from that situation. because that's in your advantage. You clearly in this entire reading and the energy, you are already at a place, Aries, where you have a lot on your platter, a lot. So you are supposed to be actually doing all those things that you've promised to yourself so that you don't take other things at this point of time. And that is your Ten of Pentacles. That is what is coming towards you. The completion is going to happen if you're not going to take anything extra. Let's see the Magician to raise your frequency, Aries, and we've got the Knight of Cups and the Empress. How beautiful is this? And once again, I want to tell you, you've got the Emperor and the Empress both in the reading. There could also be a connection here. There could also be a connection here where you're trying to, you're trying to manifest your equal, your power couple, your partner in crime, your support system, your cheerleader. That energy is also coming through. And I do see someone here. I do see the Knight of Cups and Empress is such a beautiful energy. If you embrace the energy of the Magician, if you surrender just a little bit to the universe, Aries, it'll open gates. It'll open doors. All those doors and gates will open that were once shut. And they will. It's like I'm picking on the word door to abundance, door to prosperity, door to growth. That's what I have. Let's see what your energy card for this week is. And we've got card number 38. And this is 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael. This is 4th chakra, is the heart chakra, color green if that is of significance. Heart chakra is all about your emotions. See, you have this. You have the King of Cups within you. You have the Queen of Cups that is coming towards emotionally. There is something here about opening your heart and knowing who to open your heart to. All those people, things who mess with your vibration, mess with your energy, mess with what you're doing. You're on a path here. I don't think your heart is meant to be in that place. I think your heart is meant to open and experience, especially with the beginning of the year, for those things that bring harmony and peace to you. Archangel Raphael is coming and blessing you in your reading. Your heart chakra is very important this week. Your heart it's your Ace of Cups. Keep it close to you and only, only give it where you feel it belongs. It's very exclusive. That's what I have for you, Aries. I hope the right people get the message at the right time. That is very, very essential. And thank you so much for being a part of the reading. And I wish you a Happy New Year again. Moving on to, who are we moving on to? We are moving on to Taurus. Hello, Taurus, and welcome and a very Happy New Year. This is your first reading with me, and we're doing from the 29th to the 4th, the first week of 2026. Wishing you a lot of happiness for the year ahead. Let's jump in. Let's see what amazing messages want to come out for you, Taurus. Let's go. Let's start your reading with this one. Let's take, this is your energy. All right, that's a nice energy to start with. Within you, on your mind, you do have money on your mind, right? Coming towards you. Wow. Challenge, advantage. It's a beautiful layout of cards, beautiful. And a card that's going to help us raise our frequency for this week. We are also going to take an energy card for you, Taurus. We are going to see it a little later. The energy that you're supposed to embrace and make amazing things happen for yourself. Make your energies move, by the way. So, Taurus, We're starting with the Three of Wands. This is being at the right place at the right time. This is standing at the edge. This is looking at all the things that are coming towards you. This is proclaiming that I am ready. I am ready. Call me for whatever it is. I have come to the edge and I'm telling you, I am ready. That kind of an energy. What a beautiful way to start the new year. Within you, you have the Four of Pentacles. You're showing this that, and not many people know this. Maybe they don't see that side of yours. You're holding on to something, maybe your money, maybe your finances, and you have enough to take care of yourself, but there are certain things you're not parting away with. You're not. You're holding on to them, you're keeping them tight, and you're keeping them close to you. For a lot of you, this could be actually money. You're being very, very careful with your money. You're not telling anyone, but you're being very careful. Now, on your mind, you've got the Two of Pentacles. See, you have 4 within and you have 2. So you've kept 2 aside and you're playing just with 2. So you're managing your money and you're managing your resources very, very well because you're aware how, it's like you know how much you've got in your bank account and you know how much you can spend and you're trying to stretch that, you're trying to maximize that and you're trying to take care of it. You're being very, very cautious and careful, which is good. It's almost like you're showing that it feels like a work opportunity. It feels like you're calling in a work opportunity, a job opportunity, an opportunity for expansion and growth. What is coming towards you is the world, Taurus. And the world has all 4 fixed signs, and Taurus is one of them sitting right here, the bull. We've also got Leo, we've got Aquarius, and we've got Scorpio. You've got the world. World is the absolute end. It's the culmination. We are in week 1. The energy is there to accomplish something. This is a happy ending. This is a good ending. The energy is available. However, the energy works for us if we move with the energy. Very, very important. The challenge is High Priestess. High Priestess is having the information but not knowing how do you proceed. And also being very quiet, also not possibly discussing with a lot of people. Though this is a good energy, but it's coming your challenge. Therefore, I'm telling you, Taurus, maybe you need to speak to the experts. You need to speak to people. Maybe you need to express and put it out there. Because High Priestess is the source. When you have the source with you, if you have the knowledge, it's like having a recipe book. The best recipe, the easiest recipe book, but they're never using it. That's not good. That's of no value. It's almost like you've got the book or you've got the power, but you don't know how to use it or how to bring it out, or maybe there is fear. There is fear. The number one reason why people keep quiet or don't act, even though when they have the best skills, it's usually fear. Your advantage is the Four of Wands. This is amazing. You start with the 3 and your advantage is the 4. And 4, see, 3 is, there's only one person right here. In 4, you have 2 people, 11-11, alignment. There is something here about involving people, involving communities, involving your tribe, bringing people in, celebrating something. Taurus, this entire, so many cards, it's just telling me that what you're trying to struggle to do by yourself, if you bring people in, it might just get a lot more easier for you. Let's see what we've got to raise your frequency, Taurus. We've got the King of Wands. This is the master of fire. And fire is pure passion. So how about you talk to someone who's extremely passionate about the same thing that you do? Or they are already doing it. Maybe they are on YouTube. Maybe they are on social media. Maybe they have a channel. Maybe they have... Because this person, this energy is that of someone who's accomplished. And it's coming in raising your frequency. So maybe you need to match up to the fire energy, fire sign. Take a look at the fire sign people around you. This is a go-getter. This energy, and you're starting with the wands, and your advantage is the wands. Fire. There is something that you're actually starting by saying, I'm ready, call me. I've come to the edge, call me. Okay, let's clarify, Taurus. Let's get some more information. Let's see what's going on here. 3 of Wands. We've got 2 of Cups and the 4 of Cups. Well, for a few of you, it could be a connection. Not all. For some of you, it could be a connection. Maybe you've not heard back from the connection. Maybe you're not getting a response. Maybe it's a no contact. Maybe there is a distance in the connection and it's not feeling good and you want to hear from someone. In simplest terms, you want to hear from someone. This could 2 of Cups could be a handshake moment. It could be a job. It could be a place. It could be a person. You want to hear from someone. You have even put this out to the universe and to the people that matter. It's like you go to the top of a mountain and you yell and you scream, hi, and then you're supposed to hear a hi back. That part has not reached you yet. Let's see the 4 of Pentacles within you. There is a slight feeling of having less. We have the Ace of Cups and the 8 of Wands, clarifying the 4 of Pentacles. It's very easy to tell people that open up your heart and the entire world will, you'll get everything and the universe will respond. But you look at this, we have the Ace of Cups and the 8 of Wands. You're opening your heart, and what is opening of heart? Opening of heart means you're now not afraid to try new things. That's the opening of heart. You resist less. You're not overthinking a lot of things. You're actually, for example, you want a job, and if you're closed off or you're kind of scared or you're afraid, you're not going to tell it to people. But the minute you tell, you open up and you tell, I have been looking for a job. I think you are attractive. I would love to try this. You start getting a response back, because for anything to work, to come back to you, something has to be sent out. And maybe until now, Taurus, you're sending it out from a closed energy. You are being encouraged to open, expand your energy. Breathe a lot of air and release it. A lung full of air. Let's see the 2 of Pentacles, because you're using even lesser in your mind. You're really on a budget, I have to say that. See, 8 of Swords and the 7 of Cups. This is what happens when you're on a budget. You're allowed to be on a budget if you don't have money. Got it. But why would you budget your energy? Energy is free. Why would you budget your thoughts? Thoughts are free. Why would you budget your imagination? Imagination is free. So I'm not talking here about money. I'm talking here about your thoughts, ideas. We have the 8 of Swords and the 7 of Cups. This is clearly someone who's feeling nothing is working and therefore the choices are limited. I mean, if you keep yourself in less, the possibilities are also less. But if you keep your mindset that of, you know what, I can always get more. I can have more. More is always coming to me. I invite more. I attract more. Then the possibilities are endless. Let's see the world. This is a very big energy, Taurus. This is a very big energy. What's coming to you this week? The Hierophant. That's your power card. Boom. The Hierophant and the King of Cups. Wow. If this is an accomplishment, if this is a goal, this is about promotions. This is about securing your rank, your title, your place in the world. Because Hierophant is about a position, a place, an organization, and King of Cups is mastery over emotions, but mastery over the way you express yourself. Because emotions are all about expressing yourself. There is an accomplishment here. There is. But both of them, they are masters. Masters do not think small. They think absolutely the biggest and the best. So there is massive upgrade energy. The world energy is that of upgrade. Let's see the High Priestess as challenge for you. 7 of Wands and the 3 of Cups. You're not even telling to your closest friends. Or maybe you're just telling it to 3 people who are your own friends, and you're maybe possibly getting the same response because they know your situation in and out. How about actually going in, whatever your situation is, Taurus, how about actually addressing it to the expert, to the right people? Very important. Sometimes the solution is right there. It's just a matter of speaking it up with the right group of people or one right person. And you're being encouraged to find that right person, that right energy. Let's see the 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands is, you saw that come out, is clarified by the World and the 9 of Swords. This completion energy is coming towards you. It's also in your advantage. And I'm telling you, Taurus, the reason you are not able to at this point of time is because there are a lot of fears attached, and the 9 of Swords has shown itself. There is a fear. There is a very big fear here of not being accepted, of failing, things like that. But the only thing that can take care of this is the energy of trying. Detach yourself from the outcome and try. If you want something, you cannot begin with the energy of what if I fail? Impossible. When you start with what if this does not work out, or what if this fails, you're pretty much prophesizing it. And I'm not saying it's easy to always be positive about something, but I'm saying it is still better to detach from the outcome and pursue what you're pursuing and allow the outcome to show itself naturally, organically. Let's see the King of Wands to raise your frequency. We have the 6 of Swords and the Ace of Swords. 6 of Swords is making the move, and Ace of Swords is clarity. Taurus, it cannot get much more clearer than this. You, whatever situation you are in, wherever you are right now, you need to speak, you need to make that move to that person from where you can get the right guidance, the person who will give you, for example, if you have a medical problem, speak to a medical counselor, speak to a doctor. Financial, speak to a finance guy. Legal, speak to a law person. Marriage, then the person that is involved in. Do not try to attempt it alone, or do not try and talk to the same people who are coming back with the same outcomes, because you need to go to the expert. It's like if you're studying mathematics, you're not going to go and ask an English teacher. You will ask a mathematics teacher. That kind of an energy. Let's see what we've got from the Energy Oracle. And we've got card number 22, comes up to a number 4, and it says yin, yang, both sides, masculine and feminine, action and, taking the action, and also receiving, giving and receiving. That kind of energy is here. And I want to tell you this, Taurus, what you give is precisely what you're going to receive. Whatever you are putting out there, and I said that you've put an echo out there and you're yet to hear back. So yin and yang is, in order to receive, you also have to act on it. That is your energy. That's what I have for you. Wow. It's very similar to the pendant that I'm wearing today, the sun and the moon, both. One is actually fire and one is, passive. Moon is illuminates, and the sun is the source of energy. Very similar to that. That's what I have for you, Taurus. That was powerful. Very, very powerful for the first week itself. I hope the right people get the message at the right time. That is always the intention of this table. And I will see you in another reading. Till then, do take care of yourself. And let me just put the cards together. Moving on to Gemini. Hello, Gemini, and a very happy new year and welcome. This is your reading, weekly energies from 29th to the 4th Jan 2026. So we can proudly say that now. I hope you're doing amazing, Gemini, wherever you're watching from. And a card has popped out for you. We're going to keep it right there. That's your energy. Let us see what amazing messages, important messages want to come out for you for this week. This is what you're starting with, and it's a phenomenal energy. Within you, on your mind. Wow. Wow. Aligned. This is really aligned. Coming towards you, your challenge this week, your advantage this week. Okay. And a card that's going to help us raise our frequency, Gemini. We're going to look at it just a little later. I'm also going to take out an energy oracle for you. The energy that you're supposed to embrace, that energy that, because we're starting the new year, let's take out one energy oracle. Unleashing good energies, positive energies towards you. We're going to look at it just a little later. Let's start. You're feeling good. You're feeling great. You're feeling victorious. You're feeling celebrated. You're starting on a very good note, by the way. There's a lot of fanfare. There's a lot of celebration. There is a lot of admiration. And even if it's not that big, Gemini, think of it this way. Even if one person comes and tells you in a day, my God, I love the way you work. I love the way you walk. I love the way you talk. That is having a fan. That is a victorious moment. So some people are actually looking for big victories, but life is a mixed bag of big and small victories, and I see the energy of victory that you're starting in. And we must appreciate all of them. Within you, you've got the Page of Cups. There's something that you want to do. Something fresh. Something, it feels like a hobby, but it could be more than that. It could be something that could give you money eventually, but it feels small. It feels like the beginning steps of something. You've got something within you. You want to do something. You want to put something out there. On your mind, you've got the King of Cups. See, from the page within to the King in the mind. The more you're thinking about it, the more this is becoming bigger and bigger. And maybe it's actually, you've seen from the beginning till the end. It's like starting your shop or starting a business from day one to seeing that day where, you're getting thousands of orders. That kind of an energy. You have seen this grow. Gemini, also for a lot of you, you could have a water sign on your mind, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, if that is of significance. What is coming towards you this week is the Four of Cups. Four of Cups is, if you are waiting for a response from someone, this is not that week. That may take a little longer. It may take a little longer. We'll clarify and see what that is for you, Gemini. But the energy is, simply put, the energy is that you're not getting to hear something that you would like to hear, actually. Also, I see that maybe you have distanced yourself from, it could be a very conscious decision on your side, by the way. Just to distance yourself. And I get it, because you want to start the new year with fresh energy. So maybe what you're doing here is that you're distancing yourself with certain energies so that you can first take care of yourself, which is not bad, which is amazing. The challenge this week is the Three of Wands. Something needs to come. There is a distance. Distance is the challenge. Because you are ready, but the challenge is that there is still a gap, and probably a very solid gap. A gap, for example, a gap of 3 months. Number 3, if that is significant. There is a gap here between where you are and what you want. You can see it, but you can't feel it. You can't touch it yet. You can visualize it. It is on your vision board. It is a vision of yours. But it's almost like you want to go and grab it, and it still has a little bit of time. Your advantage this week is the 9 of Swords. What are you actually overthinking? There is massive overthinking about something here. Massive overthinking. And it's in your advantage, the 9 of Swords. This is not a good energy to have. It's actually thrown me off guard. And I'm trying to understand, Gemini, for you, why is overthinking, two things. Why is overthinking an advantage? Why is hiding your face this week an advantage? Why is staying on the bed a little longer, hear me as I say this, an advantage? Why is resting a little bit more an advantage? It's almost like the energy is telling me you're not supposed to face someone this week. You're not supposed to face a particular situation this week. That's your advantage. And that's precisely what the energy coming in is also. Let's see what we've got to raise your frequency. 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords is moving on from choppy waters, troubled waters to calmer waters. 6 of Swords is also the energy of traveling. It's literally moving. I mean, your challenge, you have a gap. And this is through thoughts and minds. This is not actually taking the action towards it. This is mentally progressing towards where it is that you want to be, where it is that you want to go. Go a little bit more further through your thoughts, through your mindset. That is what you've got to raise your frequency. For a lot of you, you're also being encouraged to use technology. That could be of benefit and advantage. Use technology. We're, in the age of innovation. We are in the age of AI. That could help you. Let's see what is the 6 of Wands. 2 cards just came out for you. We've got the Queen of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles. This is a single person's energy, a single mom's energy, a divorced person's energy, by the way. And the victory, what is the victory here? You have lived through your rock bottom on your own. And you declare yourself as a winner, as a victor. Because Queen of Swords is air energy. It is Gemini energy. Your biggest victory to start off this year, Gemini, is that through your tough times, through your rough times, you have dealt with it alone and you have come on the top. And you don't need somebody to pat you on the back because you're patting yourself. You can see it through and through very clearly. Let's see the Page of Cups within. What is this Page of Cups within you? We've got the Justice and the Lovers. For a lot of you, it could be a new attraction. For a lot of you, this could be a connection, a solid connection, by the way. You're looking at a connection in a brand new way because you've got the Lovers and the Justice. Justice is the system. Marriage is a system. You are looking at a connection in a completely different way, in a new way. Or maybe you're looking at your partner in a brand new way. And within you, you may have seen them as their absolute best version, but you've seen it. I'm not so sure if they've seen it. See, underneath, we have the 6 of Cups. King of Cups on your mind, we've got the Page of Wands and the Star. Gemini, whatever it is, however this resonates with you, whether it's a person, whether it's work, whether it's connection, in your mind, you have seen something, you have already, your vision board already has been completed from starting to the end. You've seen it in your mind. That dream house, you know what it feels like to live in it. That dream job, you know what it feels like to be in it. Your dream partner, what it feels like to be with them. In your mind, you have gone 100,000 steps forward and you have felt it. And that's a beautiful energy. It's a very beautiful energy. You've pulled something from the heaven to the earth through a string. And I want to say this, there is an element of hope here. There is a very strong element of hope here. And Gemini, can I tell you, if you drop this string, it'll all come crumbling down. Let's see the Four of Cups that is coming towards you. We've got the King of Swords and the Temperance. You are the Queen of Swords. We've got the King of Swords. The reason two people are not in contact is because they have this other person, Gemini, whatever the other energies, they have to match up to you. You've already proven yourself, in simple words. You have already proven what you're made up of. The other energy attached here that is showing itself, whether it's work, whether it's a person, whatever it is, they have to really, really raise their vibration, their frequency in order to match up to your aura. And can I tell you, they are. Give them some time, they are. Because King of Swords, and you're the Queen of Swords, and we have the Temperance. Temperance is alchemizing, making metal into gold, lead into gold. So they are very, very, give them. If somebody is, I mean, of course, you get to decide how long you want to give someone. But whoever this other energy that I'm picking up on the table along with you, they are really, really this time possibly focused on matching up to your aura. Let's see the challenge, the Three of Wands. We've got the Queen of Cups and the Two of Cups. The love, the connection, the emotional availability of a person. That's the challenge here. The emotional availability. There are so many swords here. You're also the Queen. Coming is also the King. And the challenge is the Queen of Cups. She is made of love. The challenge this week you have is the emotional vulnerability, emotional availability, the emotional essence of possibly your partner or the person. And it takes time. Emotions are not something, nothing happens overnight. Everything takes time. And when people care, because Queen of Cups cares. Two of Cups is care. Somebody's taking time here to match up to you. It's definitely not going to happen overnight. You have the Lovers and the Two of Cups in the same reading. Both are energy of love. Nine of Swords for your advantage. Four of Swords. There you go. And Knight of Wands. This week, you're not supposed to overthink. This week, you're not supposed to face someone. This week, you're not supposed to wipe someone's tear. This week, you're not supposed to get up and go. This week, you're supposed to take care of yourself. Whatever this other energy is, let them work on themselves. You are not, it's very clear. It's very clear on the table, Gemini. Whoever this other energy is, they are supposed to do their healing and come to you. Let's see the Six of Swords to raise your frequency. We've got the Ten of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. My gosh. You started with the Six of Wands. You accomplished something on your own. Continue to do that. I'm telling you something, Gemini, you've got something very beautiful here. People who cross paths with you, people who come into your energy, your aura, they multiply and you send them off with beautiful energy and beautiful vibration, and that's the victory. That's the victory. So whoever is attached to you over here, if you don't control their healing or interfere in their healing and you just do yourself, they are going to follow into your footsteps because your aura and energy is that strong and that powerful. You literally change the energy of rooms and people admire and love you for that. You're a role model, Gemini. You truly are. And that's how you're starting the year. Let's see what energy oracle. My God, there are absolutely no coincidences here. We've got victory. We started with the victory. To raise your frequency, you've got Six of Wands victory. And the oracle that's come out for you for this, and you know, it's card number 28. That's a 10. You also have the 10 of Pentacles right here, Gemini. This year is going to be so rewarding for you, so rewarding. And the only thing that we have here, Gemini, can I say this, is you do yourself. People will match up to your energy and your frequency. And, you know, this is how you honor yourself. This is how you honor yourself. Continue to be, if you stop and you take out time for somebody else, you are taking, you're shedding a little bit of your energy. Instead, take that energy and continue to do more. People are likely to get more attracted to you because how much you can do by yourself. And that's how they will heal. Wow. Absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Love this. Thank you so much for that, Gemini. Thank you. I hope the right people get the message at the right time. That is always the intention of the stable and everything else. Okay, thank you, Gemini, and a very, very happy new year. We are moving on to, let me shuffle the cards. We are moving on to water sign Cancer. Hello, Cancer, and welcome. A very, very happy new year. I hope wherever you're watching this from, you're doing amazing. I am sending you so much love. This is your weekly energy reading from 29th to the 4th Jan 2026. We have arrived. Let's see, Cancer, what we've got on the table for you. You're starting the reading with, let's go, this one. Okay, interesting, nice energy. Within you, Cancer, on your mind. Okay, coming towards you. Challenge this week. Advantage this week. That's a big advantage, massive advantage. A card that's going to help us raise our frequency. And we are going to take out an energy oracle for you. We're going to look at it at the absolute end, or maybe a little later. Entering into 2026, the energy for you. Okay, Cancer, you're starting with the Page of Pentacles. This is putting yourself out there. You're new, you're good at something, you've got a skill up your sleeve. It's almost like a student kind of an energy that you've got the letter that now you're ready to work, and now it's like you're searching for a job. You're searching where you belong. The energy is that of, where do I belong? Also, where do I put my money in? It's not a lot of money, but it is money. And when you put money in, money grows. So for a lot of you, two things: where do I belong? And where do I put my money in? So, and it's nice, you're starting something new. Pages are always something new. Pages are typically a page, a message, sending something out there. It's new, it's for the first time, or one of the first time, that kind of energy. Within, you've got the Hanged Man. You're stuck within, Cancer. You're, something is holding you back, something is stopping you, something is not allowing you to fully put yourself out there. Fully. And I'll tell you why I say that. On your mind, we've got the Two of Pentacles. See, you're stretching out with whatever you have. I'm seeing, you're showing me actually that 8 is infinity, but 8 is also a loop. And it's like having two things and then just moving them in a loop. So either you're going to be stuck in that loop, nothing new can come in, nothing can go out, and how long will you do that? That's going to exhaust you, your mind is going to get tired. Something is being done the same way over and over again, and we should not do that. We're starting 2026. We've got something amazing up our sleeve, Cancer. We should try something new. What's coming towards you this week is the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is healing, resting, recovering, taking a time out. In simple words, what I'm getting is taking a time out. Timeouts are good because timeouts allow us to, think of a match. When the coach says time out, why do we take a time out? Because we re-strategize, we rethink, we reevaluate, and then we go back into the ring, or then we go back into the game. So it's a time out for you. Not because you need to rest or recover because of something, but it's just the energy is that you can actually re-strategize. And you should. I'll tell you why. The energies are amazing for you. The challenge is the Hierophant. Hierophant is commitment. Hierophant is an organization. Hierophant is marriage. And all of this is in your challenge. See, marriage is also an institution of participation. Two people coming together and making it work. Every day being there. It is essentially the energy of commitment. Something is asking your commitment, and that's a challenge. You are not able to fully commit yourself. That's why I said you've got the Hangman within. You are stuck at a particular point because you're not fully able to commit yourself to something. Taurus, we've got Taurus here. And your advantage, may I show you, Cancer, is the King of Pentacles. These are both earth energies. They are both big, powerful, beautiful, solid earth energies. Taurus is solid. It's a fixed sign, earth sign, it's solid. It's an organization that's here to stay. It's a commitment that's here to stay. King of Pentacles is the kind of money that never goes away. Never goes away. What do you have that never goes away? You're starting with the Page of Pentacles. Your advantage is the King of Pentacles. Cancer, at this point of time, what is the one thing that you have that is solid in your life? That is what you're supposed to be thinking about. That is your starting point. The most solid thing in your life. And it's going to be different for different people. Sometimes it's their partner. Sometimes it's their job. Sometimes it's a belief. Sometimes it's faith. It's a million things, but you have to ask yourself, what is the most solid thing in your life? And from that mindset, you operate. What do you have to raise your frequency this week? And we've got the Four of Cups. Four of Cups is disconnecting, detaching, not basically minding your own business, doing your own thing, staying in your own lane. See, we've got two fours. This is also the energy that's coming. And I like it because that's precisely what the Four of Swords also says, that this week, take a time out. And if you're in a place, Cancer, where you cannot take a time out, it requires you to be there. Be there, but don't engage. Don't engage. Engage as much as it's needed. Simple. This is the week where you not only conserve your energy, but when you get time with yourself, you re-strategize. How do you want 2026 to be for you? How do you want to be seen in 2026? What do you want to accomplish? What are you going to make solid in 2026? What do you already have solid before entering 2026? These are the questions you need to ask yourself. Let's see the Page of Pentacles. Let's get some more information. There you go. Two of Cups has popped out. It could be a connection for a lot of you. Two of Cups and the Ace of Swords. Clarity towards a connection. Clarity. How far are you willing to go in a connection? How long? What does a connection mean to you? Does the person in your life give you clarity? Does it feel good to talk to them, have conversations with them? This is the, the minute Two of Cups comes, it's also the presence of another energy in your energy field. How does another energy feel in your energy? Do you feel nice? Do you feel calm? Do you feel relaxed? Do you feel, or do you feel heavy? Does a connection give you clarity or something else? Hangman within you, the reason you're stuck or you're feeling held back. See, we have the Star and the Fool. Star is bringing something from heaven to the earth. It's an Aquarian energy. We are in the age of Aquarius. Fool is beginning, taking that leap of faith. And this is clarifying the Hangman. And Hangman is being stuck. What is it that you truly believe in, Cancer? Because the Star is the energy of pursuing that you truly 1000% believe in. And when you believe in anything 1000%, you're not even going to think twice. You're going to jump into it. And that's what the Fool does. The Fool jumps into those things where the Fool has 1000% faith. Ask yourself, what do you have 1000% faith in? And if you can figure that out, you break the cycle of being stuck. Two of Pentacles on your mind, Nine of Swords, and the Four of Wands. There is worry here. There is fear here. There is fear here in a, I'm also seeing in a group of people, Cancer. Maybe you feel that you need to find the right kind of people. For a lot of you, because you're starting with the Page of Pentacles, and that is pretty much the beginning energy, that where do I belong? For a lot of you, you feel that you've not reached that place where you belong. And Cancer, we don't reach the place where we belong, we become. And when we become, the right people come in. So if you are hoping to find people of your own tribe, you have to become the tribe. Four of Swords coming in is clarified by Two of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. Two of Pentacles is in your mind. The whole concept of being limited. It's almost like looking in the same place a million times. And Seven of Wands is closing yourself, living in your bubble. Looking at the same thing and living in a bubble. And everything here is saying, Cancer, can you re-strategize? Can you reevaluate? Can you rethink? Let's see the Hierophant in your challenge. Six of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Commitment, commitment, commitment. For a lot of you, however this resonates, whether it's a relationship, it's a job, it's a place, it's belonging. The challenge this week, you're entering 2026 with the challenge of, can you commit? Would you like to commit? Or if you're not able to, then you should ask yourself, why are you unable to commit? And then do those things where you can commit, because your advantage is King of Pentacles, and King of Pentacles is a very committed earth energy. King of Pentacles, Cancer, is clarified by the Queen of Swords and the Ten of Wands. We have earth energy here, we have air energy here. Queen of Swords is the energy of air sign Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And believe you me, the only queen who can walk the Ten of Wands path, this mountain from top to down, because she's very dedicated, she's very disciplined. There's something here about discipline, dedication, and the path that you want to choose. Because King of Pentacles is an amazing energy, but it's not an easy energy. You have to earn it. You have to earn it. And when I say you have to earn it, it doesn't mean you have to do a lot of work. It just means that you have to at least stay dedicated on one path, committed on one path. Commitment is coming very strong, Cancer, in your reading. Let's see the Four of Cups to raise your frequency. We've got the Moon and the Nine of Pentacles. What is, nines are all about individual energies, and I like that if it's come in raising your frequency as an individual energy, Cancer. Let's take out the other energy away for a while. As an individual energy, what is it that you truly, truly want? Because the moon is going deep, deeper, deepest. Have you ever taken out the time, and maybe if this week is encouraging you, Four of Cups is actually telling you that before you can let the other energy come in, you as an individual energy, what is it that you truly, truly desire to become? In all honesty, not because it's a question that's asked by the world, a question that you would ask and answer yourself. Because Ten of Pentacles is your challenge, and Nine of Pentacles is to raise your frequency as an individual energy. What is it that you truly desire? And how would you become that? When you become what you desire, you start attracting your desires. Let's see your energy oracle, and we've got card number 15, appreciation. To appreciate, to acknowledge, to speak nice things, to speak kind things, to express with love, to compliment, to be, and appreciation is the energy of being grateful, of gratitude. This is the energy of appreciating where you are, appreciating what you have. This is absolutely the energy of gratitude. 15 comes up to a number 6. That's the energy. Ask yourself the things that you appreciate. Why do you appreciate? Why do you, that will show you how much you've already got. And from that point, that solid point of having, you can now start attracting more. Very, very nice, Cancer. That's what I have for you. I hope the right people get the message at the right time. That is always and the supreme intention of this table. All right. Moving on. And I just ate a little bit of my lipstick, I think. Maybe I did. Okay, I'm going to have a sip of water. Hydrate. All right, moving on to Leo. Hello, Leo, and welcome, and a very happy new year. Hello, 2026. I hope you're doing amazing wherever you're watching this from. And let's see what your weekly energies are from 29th to the 4th Jan 2026. We can say it now. All right, Leo, let's go. Let's jump in and see what amazing and important messages want to come out for you. This energy has popped out. We're going to keep it. That's your energy within you, on your mind, coming towards you. My gosh. Challenge. Advantage. What is this? This is a lot of different energies, and a card that's going to help us raise our frequency. Leo, give me a second. There is just chaos and calm and silence and a lot of things. Clearly, this is not this week. This has been building up for a very long time. I'm sorry. And which is why you're starting the reading with Knight of Pentacles. This is the energy of being, it's not stuck, but it's also not making any moves. Being in the room, but not making moves, Leo. You're starting with not making any moves. You're not going to make the first move yourself. Within you have the Justice. Justice is the energy. This is Libra energy. This is what you give is precisely what you're going to get back. This is karmic. This is also legal system. This is the law of balance. What you give is what you get. So for a lot of you, you are like, maybe you just have that energy that I'm going to be very careful. I'm going to be very, it's a good energy to have within. I am picking up that maybe you went through something that taught you a lesson, and therefore you're now choosing to be very careful with how much you give, especially to other energies. On your mind, you've got the Tower. See, something has happened. Something has... Tower is a structure crumbling down, but it is that structure crumbling down which anyways had a weak foundation. It's not a strong foundation. And then there is this lightning strike. So clearly something has happened, Leo. You would know best. But whatever it is, it has shaken you big time. What's coming towards you is alignment. 11, 4 of Wands. It took a Tower, I want to say this, for the 4 of Wands energy to come in. Something had to break in order for something to make. Something had to fall apart for something else to rise. That kind of energy. Challenge is the Hermit. More information, more knowledge, more wisdom, more of something. Maybe the challenge is also that you've gone, Hermit is the energy of solitude, disconnecting yourself from the world. Maybe, Leo, you've kept yourself disconnected from the world a little bit too longer than required. Maybe it's time for you to step out. 9 is an independent energy. It is a single solo energy. Maybe you've gone too much into seeking and finding, and maybe you just need to come and see the world outside a little bit and match with it, and then go take your meditation breaks. Let's see what we have. For your advantage, you've got the Temperance. Temperance is Sagittarius energy. It's fire energy. You're a fire sign. Temperance is, I love this because Temperance is the energy of moderation. It's the energy of harmony. It's the energy of balance. You have justice within you. That's also balance. Something here needs to be done in balance. Something is out of balance. And you felt it. There is an energy here of extremes. And you need to kind of... So it's like, if you're going to hiding, you're going to hiding for a very long time. If you're out there for a very long time. A pattern of extremes. What do we have to raise our frequency for Leo? We've got the Page of Cups. Small, simple, easy energy. One step at a time. I'm being reminded of Kaizen. The Kaizen method, which says one step at a time. Not all the way through, just one step. That kind of energy. Let's see, Leo, what's going on. Let's get a little bit more information. The Knight of Pentacles. Why is your energy at a halt? Why aren't you making the move? The Knight of Pentacles for Leo, please. We've got Chariot and the Knight of Swords. See, everything is encouraging you to make the move. Chariot is the energy of Cancer. It's the universe coming in your reading. It's universe's confirmation that you're ready for something. And Knight of Swords is fast, but you're in the Knight of Pentacles. You have to act fast on something, otherwise you may miss it, but you're still at this point of time making no move. Let's see the Justice within. The Justice within you. Ace of Cups and the King of Cups. Whatever this is, you've built it with your own two hands. You love it a lot. You have mastered it. It brings a lot of love to you. And yet you're showing that you are going to be very, very careful in giving your energy out. You have mastered something, Leo. Something that you can give away freely. And you know, giving it makes your energy even more. It doesn't make your energy less. There is something here that you've created with your own hands, or you have the capacity to create it, that when you give it out to the world, it does not become less, it increases. Let's see the Tower in your mind, because Tower is something collapsing. We have the Star and the Six of Swords. The worst is over. Tower is card number 17. Star is card number 17. Sorry, Leo. Star is card number 17. Tower is card number 16. And the Star comes after the Tower. And the purpose of Star after the Tower is it cleanses, it clears, it purges. The worst is over. Whatever had to happen, whatever had to break down in your life, wow. Tell your mind this. Tell your mind that now only amazing things are lining up for me. Now only the best is lining for me. Only those things that are aligned. And because that's the energy that's coming towards your pure alignment. That's amazing. We have the Ten of Pentacles and we have the Temperance, and Temperance is your advantage. This week, pure alignment. People who are aligned to you, opportunities that are aligned with you, events that are aligned with you, moments that are aligned with you. That's the kind of energy. This is going to be a very good week for you. Very, very good. It's going to be an amazing week for you. And we have the Nine of Cups underneath. It's going to feel like a wish come true, a dream come true. Let's see the challenge. Hermit. Seven of Pentacles and waiting. The challenge here is waiting. The challenge here is staying too much at a place. If you are going to be waiting, if you're going to be staying in hermit mode, in isolation mode for a very long time, it's going to work against you. That's what the Chariot and the Knight of Swords is. Put yourself out there. No more hiding, no more waiting, no more feeling sorry for self. Put yourself out there. It's a brand new year, it's a brand new start. And if anything bad ever happens in life, it's just a bad day. It's not a bad life. Let's see Temperance in your advantage. Three of Cups and the Two of Wands. There is a place where you belong. There is a community where you belong. They are also waiting for you. It's almost like if you put yourself out there, Leo, the people that are going to come into your life, or the moments that are going to come into your life, they were the missing piece of the puzzle. You are not going to meet someone that is not meant to be on your path. These people, these energies, if you step out, were meant to cross your paths at this very moment as we speak. And all it's asking you is to take the next step. Page of Cups to raise your frequency. We've got the Two of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is healing. You have healed, you have recovered. We have the Four of Swords and the Star. Both are energies of healing, of being grateful where you are. And Two of Pentacles is being split into two. You are split into two, and to raise your frequency, you have to not split yourself into two. You have to take one and just do that one thing at a time. Even if there are more things, break them further. Like take that atom and further break it down, and come to the tiniest possible atom, and then do that thing. You don't have to do the big things. The big things are an outcome of the small things that we do. And that is your energy. That is how you're going to raise your frequency. That is how you're going to put yourself out there. Let's take out an energy oracle for you. an energy to embrace 2026. We're starting, and we've got the temple path. Card number 12 comes down to a number 3. There is a path. There is a path. There is a place. There is a moment in time where you belong, and that time is now. Why do people go to temples? Why do people go to shrines? Why do people follow that path? Because it's their purpose. Your purpose, your calling is calling you. And you've started the reading with the Knight of Pentacles. And Knight of Pentacles has that path in front of it. There's a huge big path in front of the Knight of Pentacles, but he or she does not move. And the energy that you have is the temple path. And you're being encouraged to take that path fast. Now is not the time to play small. It's the time to take the next step. And on the path, everything will unfold and everything will show itself to you. Nothing happens before, everything happens during. That's what I have for you, Leo. I sincerely hope the right people get the message at the right time. That is always the intention of this table. Thank you so much. I will see you in your next reading, another reading. Till then, Leo, take very good care of yourselves. And you're ready. Remember that. All right, moving on to Virgo. Hello, Virgo, and welcome, and a very happy new year wherever you're watching this from. I hope you're doing amazing, you're feeling amazing. 2026 is right here. And let's see, from the 29th to the 4th Jan 2026, we can say it now. What wants to come out for you? What amazing messages want to come out for Virgo? Let's go. Starting Virgo with, okay, what happened? Within you, my gosh, on your mind, coming towards you, thank God. That is really good to see right there. Challenge, advantage. Wow, what a twist of energies. A card that's going to help us raise our frequency. Virgo, we are also going to take out one energy oracle for you because we are entering into 2026, a brand new year. Let's see what energy you wants to come out for you. We're going to see it a little later. Virgo, you're starting with 8 of Swords, trapped in the mind, trapped in the moment, trapped in time, too many thoughts, trapped. The word I'm getting is trapped. It's almost like, you know, like you play that game Frozen where you say freeze and somebody does not move until somebody says unfreeze. That kind of energy. Something has a hold on you and it's put you, it's left you stuck. And swords are all about the mind, so clearly it's a thought. It's not really happening in the real world, it's a thought. It's the construct of the mind. But look how the mind can play games. Within you, you have the 10 of Swords. When we go into a negative thought, it takes what? Few seconds for it to spiral and become the worst possible thought. So I'm guessing what you're showing me is you are spiraling into something which is not a very good thought. It's making you feel lost, defeated, betrayed, that kind. On your mind, however, you have the 9 of Cups. This is wishing for something. And you're wishing from something from a place of absolute fear. Absolute knowing that, no, it's not going to work out. But still your mind is saying, no, I want to wish for something better. or whatever you're going through, Virgo, within, you're not showing it to the world. You're doing a very good job. Outside, people see you as someone who's got your, your ducks in a row. People don't know how much possibly you're suffering, but nobody's coming to know. You're playing a very good face card, to the world. But people don't know how much you're in trouble within. What's coming towards you is lovely. We've got the star. The star and the 9 of cups in a reading together is phenomenal. This is the universe is there. This is massive healing, massive growth, massive understanding of self. And star is Aquarian energy. It is the energy of cleansing self, becoming one with self, understanding self, discernment. So that's a good energy. That is an energy where you can, you can take care of self and everything. Basically, your environment allows you to grow. Wherever you are, it allows you to grow. Now, for your challenge this week, we have the 2 of cups. It's a connection. It's a handshake. It involves another energy. The challenge here is it involves another energy. It could be love, but I'm also going to say it could also be the participation of another energy. Your advantage this week is the Ace of Pentacles. I love this for you. This is a brand new opportunity, new money coming in, new opportunity coming in, massive big pentacle from the universe to you. We'll clarify and see what that is. So therefore, to raise your frequency this week, Virgo, we've got the Chariot. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Firstly, the universe is confirming that you're on the right path. The universe is also saying that get out of this 8 of Swords energy. Look how contrasting it is. 8 of Swords is being stuck, being there, eyes shut, thinking somebody's going to come and save me. No. Chariot is being on your vehicle, being on your whatever it is, whether you ride a cycle, whether you ride a bike, whether you ride a expensive luxury car. Be on the move. Dress up well. Dress up to the part that you want. This is shabby clothes. This is dressing up in the energy that you want to become and stepping out. This is also the energy of, the Chariot is also the energy of travel, moving. 8 of Swords is being stuck, staying in the same place. Get up. Even if you just go down to the shop, if you just go to the mall, just move. Small moves can create ripple effects. All right, Virgo, let's clarify. Let's see what we've got there. Also look out for a Cancer person because that's Cancer energy. 8 of Swords. Why is Virgo in the 8 of Swords? Why do we have the 8 of Swords? 8 of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands. Whatever you're working on, whatever you're doing is become a burden for you. For a lot of you, you're also stuck. For a lot of you, finishing a job is seeming difficult. Finishing something. See, you're not even halfway. You're more than halfway. You're invested more than halfway. But the end of it is becoming very, very difficult. And it is usually in the endings that we all get stuck. It's usually in the endings. So you've invested a lot, you're in it a lot, you've done a lot, but the ending, the final, the climax, the finishing is a problem. Let's see the 10 of Swords that's within you. 10 of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. It's a family dynamic. What is the betrayal, the troubles, the issues, everything within you, it's a family dynamic. It's coming from within the family. It's almost like if you speak up, it's going to break a lot of people, but that same truth is also going to help you For a lot of you, Virgo, I'm also picking up that it has something to do with family inheritance, family wealth. Ten of Swords, after Ten of Swords comes the Ace of Swords. But between the Ten of Swords and the Ace of Swords, there is also a Ten of Pentacles situation. There is money here, there is wealth here. And I see that in your mind, something regarding a family dynamic, the toxicity or the money or the inheritance, something is there. But there is an ending in order to, it's like you have to wait for an ending in order to even speak about it. It feels like a family discussion, but it's still within. So maybe you're keeping your speech ready within. And when the time will come, you will go and speak. Let's see the Nine of Cups. What are you wishing for in your mind, Virgo? The Sun and the Queen of Cups. How nice. How nice. You want to be loved. You want to be understood. You want to be, for a lot of you, you want to be seen. In simplest words, you want to be seen. You want to be heard. You want to be appreciated. You want to be acknowledged. For a lot of you, it's also freedom. It's also freedom. It's the kind of freedom where nobody judges you. The land of free. I want to say, Virgo, the wishes are not looking like, it's not a materialistic wish. You're not wishing for $1 million. You're wishing for your worth. You're wishing for your freedom. You're wishing for your peace of mind for a lot of you. Let's see the star that's coming towards you. Seven of Pentacles and the two sevens. Interesting. And sevens are energy of how do we move from here? How do we move from this point? So maybe this week, because you're starting with the Eight of Swords, you're terribly stuck. See how the Chariot is in raising your frequency number 7. See what's coming, star, and then see what is being clarified by 2 sevens. There are 3 sevens. This week, 2 things. Where are you stuck? And what are you choosing between? Virgo, if you can figure these 2 things, at which phase, which point of your project, of your life, of your cycle, which point are you stuck, number 1. And number 2, wherever you are stuck now, what is your best option? If these 2 questions you can answer, you can move on to the next step. Sometimes the minute we realize where we are stuck, answers start coming. Hits of answers start coming. For example, the most easiest thing I can tell you is the minute you see a plant is not growing now, it needs soil, it needs water, it needs sunlight. So many things come. Maybe the place the plant has been kept is a wrong place. So where are you stuck? Not why are you stuck? Because why can be endless. Why can be a conversation for another day. Which point are you stuck? 2 of Cups for your challenge. We've got the Magician and the Lovers. Not a coincidence. Whether this is a love reading or not a love reading, for a lot of you, the challenge is you want to manifest your soulmate, you want to manifest your twin flame, you want to, or whatever connection you're in, you're hoping it becomes a soulmate, twin flame, passion, but you're not able to see that. A lot of you are, I don't want to say unlucky in love, but you're feeling that way, that you're unlucky in love. Magician and Lover is also manifesting a divine partner. And a divine partner is a partner that, comes into your life when you are ready, in divine timing. So the challenge could be that you're literally meeting people that are a dating pool kind of people. And maybe you're wanting something more solid, something that stays with you a little longer than a month, say 6 months at least. Ace of Pentacles for your advantage. We have the Knight of Cups and the 10 of Swords. And 10 of Swords is within you. The hurt, the pain, the betrayal. I feel somebody's going to come and talk to you and ease your pain, Virgo. The biggest opportunity here, because you're not even asking for money. You're not asking for anything material. You're asking for peace of mind. For a lot of you, you want clarity and peace of mind. And this week, there is someone, 9 of Cups underneath, as I clarify that. And 9 of Cups is in your mind too. There is something here. The energies are being the energies are literally on the table to help you make that move. I don't think you are speaking. I think you will find someone who's going to come and talk to you and is going to show you your next path. But in order for that to happen, Virgo, you have to get out of where you are. You have to move. If you're going to be stuck in the room, you're not going to find anyone. Or you're going to be consuming the same content. You're not going to find anything new. Something new. A move has to be made. Action has to be taken. Chariot, we've got the Page of Wands and the Tower. Page of Wands and the Tower. Boom. And action has to be taken. You've got to make a dent. You've got to make a move, whatever it is. You've got to do something very big. Virgo, in simplest words, I can say, if you want to be noticed, you've got to do something really big. That means if you're in a group of people, you wear the most noticeable colors and you walk into the room. If you're going to wear black or white, maybe people won't notice you. You have to do something bizarre. You have to get noticed. You have to get noticed. You have to do something out of the box, something extraordinary, and it has to make an impact on people. Let's see what is your energy from the Energy Oracle. And we've got card number 25, Deceit. And this is precisely the energy that is within 10 of Swords. There is a dynamic here. And this comes to a number 7. How many times, Virgo, have we had the number 7 in your reading? My gosh. And 7 is where you have to plan your next move. For a lot of you, your money is stuck here. For a lot of you, the people around you are manipulating you. For a lot of you, there is, you've felt betrayal firsthand. And the energy typically of this, watch out for the color red, by the way. Watch out. This is the energy where somebody is, I think I've said this before, somebody is stealing from you. And it's not every time that money gets stolen. Sometimes people steal your energy. They steal your thoughts. They steal your ideas. Keep yourself, protect yourself, and keep. Very important, Virgo. Very, very important. I can't make this up. I'm just reading what has come in front of me. You have to really, really protect yourself. And you have the star energy coming towards you this week. Star is protecting, it is healing, it is purging. For all those who want absolute expansion and growth, will always figure out a way to protect themselves. That is for sure. That's what I have for you, Virgo. I hope the right people, and I sincerely do, get the message at the right time. When messages repeat again and again, there is something clearly there, something unfinished. All right, thank you so much, Virgo. Moving on to cleaning up my table, actually. Let's put all the cards together. And let me have a sip of water. Let me hydrate myself. And a happy new year to everyone. We are moving on to Libra. Hello Libra and welcome. This is your weekly reading from 29th to the 4th Jan 2026. We have arrived in 2026 together. I hope you're doing amazing. I hope you're doing fantastic. I hope your energies are all revved up and you're feeling good. Let's jump in together, Libra, and let's see what this amazing week, the first week of 2026, has in store for you and how you can use it to your absolute advantage. Let's go. You're starting with, let's take this one. Oh, wow. What an energy within you. My gosh. On your mind, coming towards you. Amazing. Challenge, advantage. Amazing, amazing. Very good energies on the table and a card that's going to help us raise our frequency, Libra. We are going to look at it just a little later. I'm going to take out an energy oracle for you. We are going to see this energy oracle for 2026 and we're going to see it a little later. We'll keep it out there. I should have got my astronaut to keep on top of it. I forgot. Okay, Libra, you're starting with the Magician, starting at number 1, but the most powerful one. The most powerful one. A magician is the energy of a powerful manifester who's got all the elements on the table, ready to put on a show. You know, this is the kind of energy you wake them up you wake them up at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and they can do things like that. They're always ready. Always ready. What a beautiful energy. You know, you've done something so many times, or you've prepared, or you've, prepared yourself so well. It's like preparation meets success. The definition of success is hard work meets preparation. Not only are you working hard, but you're also ready, you're also prepared. That kind of energy. Amazing. What an amazing energy to start the year with. Within, you've got the Lovers. The Lovers is again alignment, massive alignment. The angel is right there. You know, we have the masculine, feminine energy both. Or for a lot of you, it could be a connection. It could be. At this point of time, I would like to keep the reading as open as possible. But it is also you being one with your highest version. You know, you're aware of your active and passive. You're so much in tune with yourself. So much. Very nice. The Lovers is Gemini energy. On your mind, you've got the 7 of Pentacles. You're assessing something in your mind. You're assessing. You're doing a quality check. You are. I'm not seeing so much as creating versus I have created and now what can I put out? Or which one is the best to put out? Especially for this week. You've got something already ready, but you're kind of assessing with yourself. Should I put it out there? Is it ready? You are ready. But is your product ready? That's the thing here. Is your skill set ready? Is your money ready? It could very well be money. Maybe you're taking some money out to purchase something or go on a trip or just pursue something. So is your money ready to be taken out? The energy that's coming towards you is the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is passion, pure passion. This is traveling. This is being, when you run a race and, those torches are passed on and the next person goes and the next, it feels like a torch bearer energy. Like passing on the torch. So if you're ready to run towards it, which means if you don't stop and you continue the momentum, you're going to be passed on a very important torch. You're going to become the torch bearer. That kind of energy. In your challenge, you have the Four of Cups. Disconnected, detached, not opening up, closed body language, very closed body language, not taking other people's opinions, maybe thinking that what you know is enough. It happens to all of us sometimes. It's absolutely normal. But that's the reason why we are addressing it. Sometimes we feel that we don't need anybody else's opinion. But because it's come in the challenge, maybe you're supposed to take somebody else's opinion too. For your advantage, we've got the Three of Wands. See, Ace of Wands is coming and Three of Wands is your advantage. Whatever is coming, I told you, if you're going to be the torch bearer for something, if you're going to be the initiator, if you're going to be the person who changes the game, you got to at least meet the game halfway. Libra, you're required to be at a specific place. Your advantage lies at being at a specific place this week so that that opportunity can come and meet you. Whether it's a person, whether it's a job, however it resonates. But you have to be at a specific place. Right place, right time. To raise your frequency, boom, you get the King of Wands. King of Wands is mastery of fire. Ace of Wands is coming in. Fire is coming in. Being at the right place, right time is holding the right kind of fire. Having the right kind of burning desire. That's your advantage. To raise your frequency is embodying that personality, embodying that role model, embodying that person that you desire to become. If you have a goal, if you desire to become something, become it. Dare to assume that you are it and then watch where it takes you. But can you dare to assume? Which means become it completely. 24/7 live it. Very, very powerful energies, Libra. Very, very powerful. Nobody's got energies like this until now. Let's see the Magician. So you're starting with such a powerful energy. Magician is clarified by Eight of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. Magician also has the Ace of Swords on the table. So you've got the clarity. You've put in the hard work. I literally define this by saying where preparation, success, the definition of success is where preparation meets hard work. Eight of Pentacles is the preparation, the hard work, the staying up late nights, burning the midnight oil, doing all the hard work. And Ace of Swords is absolute clarity. When you know what you want, Libra, and you're willing to sit all night, and you're willing to put all your hard work, that's when you become a magician. And I think you are already doing that. That's why it is showing in your energy. It's neither your challenge nor your advantage. You're already existing as success. Let's see the Lovers within you. What is the Lovers? Let's see. Six of Cups. Now when Six of Cups comes with Lovers, I have to look at this from another energy's point of view. Oh, wow. Whew. For a lot of Libras, this is not for every Libra, for a lot of Libras, there has been a heartbreak. The Lovers is clarified by the Six of Cups and Three of Swords. A lot of you, there has been a heartbreak, you have experienced it, you have kept it deep within you. And if this is not a connection, a lot of you, in figuring yourself out, a previous way of your existing, because this is Six of Cups is the past. It's breaking your heart. You want to break it and you want to step into the brand new mold. You don't want to be that Libra who's taken for granted. You don't want to be the Libra that's pushed around. You don't want to be the Libra that's shoved around. You don't want to be that. You want to be an expansive version of yourself. You've dealt with that BS enough. You want to be, you felt the pain. When you feel the pain of something, when you understood that pain, you can feel it. Don't want to go back to it. Seven of Pentacles in your mind, Three of Cups, and the Star. In your mind, where, for a lot of you, Libra, this is all about where do I belong? Where do I belong? It's like you're for a lot of you, you actually possibly say this in your mind, Dear Universe, please take me where I belong. Dear Universe, please show me where my tribe is. Dear Universe, please take me where my community, my tribe, my kind of people, my type of people are. In your mind, the reason why you are possibly not taking the next step is because you are aligning, or you want the universe to align you with your people. And your advantage is the Three of Wands, and which is you have to be at a specific place to find your kind of people. Ace of Wands, let's see, coming towards you this week. The Queen of Wands and the World, to raise your frequency. You cannot make this up. You have the King of Wands. You have to assume the personality, the role of the person. Dare to assume. Can you become the person that you desire to become? Not for a day, not for two, not a week. Your entire cycle of life. The world needs to see the new version of you, the confident, the absolutely charismatic, the ones that light up the room. Not once, not 2 minutes, not in the morning, not in the night, 24/7. For a lot of you, there is an exciting opportunity here to travel. And maybe it's an opportunity, it's coming for free, which means you're not paying for it. It also feels like winning something. I don't see money. I think you're winning something, like a ticket. I'm also seeing a makeover. I'm seeing a makeover, like a makeup, an outfit, a haircut, a hairstyle. There's also a possible very strong sexual chemistry here because we have the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. Very strong. Let's see the Four of Cups in your challenge. Libra, you have to move. You have to be at a specific location. See, your challenge is you're not moving, you're not budging. Your defense mechanism has become very strong. I want to say this, please take this in the best possible way. Living in your own bubble is living in your own bubble. If you want the world to notice you, you cannot live in a bubble. You have the Nine of Wands and the Seven of Wands, and they're both energies of living in your bubble or appearing at a time. Nine of Wands is appearing in the night time. In the night. For a lot of you, there is a change in energy, in timings. A particular timing is not working you. A different timing will work for you. A particular place is not working you. A better place will work for you. Let's see the Three of Wands, for you, because that's what we have for your advantage. 10 of Wands and the King of Cups. You have to move. There is a specific location. For a lot of you, it is by the ocean, by the sea, by the shore. You have to travel and go. Maybe you have to go by foot. You have to take this journey by foot for a lot of you. You have to walk through. Maybe the baggage is a little heavy, but you have to walk. Ocean, sea, shore, ship is very important here. Walking, going by foot, being there is very important. There is somewhere where you have to go by foot and you have to be there. A specific place is of massive importance. Let's see the King of Wands to raise your frequency. Four of Swords and the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is wishing, asking for a wish. Four of Swords is healing. Four of Swords is resting. Four of Swords is recovery. Four of Swords is especially after I love it when the Four of Swords appears after the Three of Swords. Which means, for a lot of you Libra, this is either you become the version that you desire, or you are now in a place where you can move on from a previous heartbreak and put yourself back into the dating game, dating pool, however it resonates, and attract the right partner. See King of Wands underneath this deck too, as I am clarifying. The King of Wands, no coincidences. You are ready, you have healed. The world needs to see you, the timing. Let's see what your energy oracle is. And we've got 25. This is deceit. This is lying. This is cheating. And in terms of deceit, in terms of energy is, what are you not telling yourself? Are you telling yourself the truth about yourself, or are you kind of justifying something to yourself? Because it feels, in terms of energy, deceit is lying to self. Is lying to self. There are two ways in life, in two ways for a person in order to go on the other side. One is being ready and being prepared and doing the work and going on the other side. But there is also another way where the person never reaches the other side and the person says that maybe it's not meant for me, maybe I was not supposed to be there, and that's the energy that's coming here. Libra, you have amazing energies. Amazing. And all it requires, all these energies are saying only one thing, that you require to be at a specific place, specific location. This right now feels like excuses for whoever needs to hear this. When you have such amazing energies, one should totally fight for it. One should totally use it to the absolute highest good. That's very important. That is why these energies present themselves. But a lot of people don't reach their potential because they're not willing to take that advantage. All right, moving on to Scorpio. Hello, Scorpio. I just had a sip of water there. I hope you're doing amazing. Happy New Year. First week. Cards are flying, cards are popping. We're doing your weekly energy check-in from 29 to the 4th Jan 2026. Yes, we can say that now. I hope you're doing absolutely phenomenal wherever you're watching from. Let's shift the energies. Let's move the energies. Let's see what amazing messages want to come out for you. And we've got, okay, Scorpio. That's what you're starting with. Within you, on your mind, coming towards you this week. Challenge, advantage, and a card that's going to help us raise our frequency. We're going to look at it just a little later. Let's take out one energy oracle for you. And let's see what the energy oracle wants to show. And we'll keep it right here. Let's get started, Scorpio. There are some strong cards here. You're starting with the 5 of Wands. Either you're in a competition or you're in a conflict. This is a very strong energy at this point of time. You're starting a brand new year. What are you fighting for? You're fighting for something. You're put in the middle of something and you've got to fight for it. You have to be the part of something. What are you a part of? What are you fighting for? Question, is it worth it? If it's worth it, go ahead and pursue it. But is it worth it? That's something you have to ask yourself. Because it's necessary to put ourselves into situations. Only then we come to know how good or how qualified we are. But the only thing you need to ask yourself here is it necessary? Now see the thing, you're starting with this whole conflict, fight kind of energy, competitive kind of energy. But within you have the Four of Swords. You're praying, this is a very this is a mismatch. Within you're praying, within you are healing, and it's almost like it's like, you have an injury, you haven't even healed yet, you're like on the first or second day of your medication and you jump into the activity that the doctor has said not to do. That kind of energy. There isn't full healing or recovery, and yet you are out there. However it resonates, Scorpio. So the question is, are you ready to put yourself out there, or do you still need more healing, recovery, understanding? On your mind, you have the King of Pentacles. There is a goal here. There is a goal. There is a big goal. It's not even small, it's big. Earth sign. It's a person, then it's an earth sign person. Taurus, Virgo, and who am I missing? Capricorn. You have a very big goal on your mind, or maybe just right at the beginning of the year or 2 days to go to the year, you've given yourself a very big goal, and now even though you don't have enough time, you're like finding time and trying to make it happen very fast. I'm not so sure how that goes down. What's coming towards you is the Four of Cups. That's not a it's a closed off energy. It's a very closed off energy. This is not participating with the outside world. This is the energy of not taking help. That's what I'm picking up. You don't want to take anybody's advice. You don't want to take anybody's help. You don't want to, you're like, I'll see, I'll figure it out. Wherever life takes me, that kind of energy. Now on your challenge is the Hermit. Very similar. These two energies are very similar. The only difference is the Hermit is seeking the good of life, the higher purpose, therefore it has disconnected. And the Four of Cups has disconnected because the Four of Cups simply does not care. But the Hermit is also mistaken by the world that maybe this guy has walked out of life, become a monk, because the person does not care. So the challenge this week is, whatever it is that you're pursuing, Scorpio, do you care? Or are you doing it because it feels like the only way to reach your goal so fast? The challenge is also that you're alone. The challenge is also that it is a goal of a long length and long time, and maybe you're not entirely ready and you want to close the gap in a very short amount of time, very quickly, maybe. Your advantage is the King of Swords. On your mind, you have the King of Pentacles, a solid goal. And your advantage is logic, preparation, discernment. Very important. King of Swords is a very cool energy when you want to get things done. It's not going to sit and waste time. King of Swords is that kind of energy where, firstly, it's very higher up. It's a mastery. It has done the same. A King of Sword energy is born out of experience, real lived experience. So that's your advantage. Whatever it is, Scorpio, that you're pursuing, are you trying to rush through it even though you're not ready? Or are you being very, very strategic, sharp, and by the book, making no mistakes, signing exactly where you have to sign, crossing wherever you have to cross, checking, reading the terms and conditions 1,000 times? That kind of energy is your advantage. Because in conflict and chaos, we often forget the most important things. Let's see, Scorpio, what we've got to raise our frequency. We've got the sun. Sun is clarity. Sun is freedom. Look, what a difference from 5 of Wands to the sun. This is also fire and this is also fire. 5 of Wands is the fire that is born out of people coming and fighting, like 2 sticks rubbing, and then you get fire. Sun is the fire where you don't need 2 sticks. You're just made up of fire. You're the source. You bring your own fire. Scorpio, what's your fire? Simplest question. What's your fire? What is your fire that exists without the involvement of another person? What is your individual fire? What makes you different from others? Such a simple question. But the answer may take longer because it's a conversation you need to have with yourself. I see here things happening because others are doing it. But what is your individual fire? Let's clarify. Scorpio, let's get some more information so that you can use it for your highest good. 5 of Wands, please tell me, what is the 5 of Wands? The World and the 10 of Pentacles. Whatever it is you want to accomplish, the goal is big, Scorpio. I don't know what it is. It's different for different people. But the goal that you've given yourself is massive. It's legacy. I can't put a number to it. It's big. 10 of Pentacles and the World. It could be having 1 million followers, 1 million subscribers, fans all over, traveling the world, traveling 10 countries in a year. It's a big goal. I'm not going to deny it. It's big money. Even if it's money, it's not small. It's very big. And there's nothing wrong. See, we've got the King of Pentacles right underneath. King of Pentacles is on your mind. There are no coincidences. And I was saying that there's nothing wrong with having big goals. I think it's amazing to have big goals. It's absolutely a birthright to have big goals. But do you have the will, the grit, the determination to back it up? That's important too. The discipline to back it up. Let's see 4 of Swords within, 4 of Cups, and the Sun. And it's so interesting because both of these energies are coming. One in the form of what's coming for you this week, 4 of Cups. And one to raise your frequency, the Sun. Scorpio, 2 ways. 4 of Cups is not a good energy. 4 of Cups is closing yourself off, not opening yourself up to anyone or anything at all, thinking that let it be the way it is. And Sun is the exact opposite. Sun is absolute freedom. And this is from a place of 4 of Swords. Within you. Within you, you're caught between 2 worlds. That I don't care. And the minute you care, you really care. So firstly, use the King of Swords energy and decide, do you really, really want this or you don't want it? Is it a fleeting passion or is it something that you really, really want? King of Swords in your mind is clarified by the 6 of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. You've done it before. You've done it before. You may have not got that much success. You've studied it. You've studied it in the past. You have knowledge of it. It's also something that you've achieved success till a certain point, but not all the way through. But now something makes you want to get that success all the way through. So then go back and think all the things that you did last time, and now, because you already have a blueprint, if you apply, if you see where you stopped, where you failed, where it didn't work, and now you use that blueprint, who knows? What if things could be different? Four of Cups coming towards you is the Two of Swords and the Ten of Swords. If you're going to stay in the I don't care or the closed mindset or not taking anybody's help, Scorpio, it's not going to be beneficial to you. It's not. It's the death of a dream. It's the death of an idea. It's the death of an idea. If you don't involve other people, if you don't take other people's opinions, in simplest words, it's the death of an idea. Then be prepared to start something again, a different thing. Hermit as your challenge, we've got the Fool and the Queen of Wands. I mean, these are very similar energies. Fool and the Queen of Wands is knowing that, Fool and the Queen of Wands is confidence pro max, if I can say it. Confidence Pro Max 2 TB. And your challenge here is the confidence. If you can, and that is what you have to raise your frequency. It's more fire. Fire, fire, fire. Your confidence. The only thing I'm seeing here is the lack of confidence. Let's see the King of Swords for your advantage. We've got the Knight of Cups and the Hanged Man. I love this. I love this. I love when the King of Swords is clarified by the Knight of Cups and the Hanged Man, because Knight of Cups and the Hanged Man is a delusional energy. This is hoping things will work, and this is being clarified for the King of Swords. No, not hoping things will work, because that is also the energy you're sitting in. I will not take help. Can I also tell you, Scorpio, for a lot of you, I'm picking this victim energy, martyr energy, compromising energy. Why would you do that? You also have dreams, you also have one life, and if there is something that you have to step on it, and at least you got to try. We don't know what happens, but we can always start with this idea, what if it works out for me this time? And that energy is missing in the reading. Let's see the Sun. Sun is clarified by the Ten of Cups and the Devil. There you go again. Again, it's the same thing in your raising your frequency. You are happy, but you're so scared to be happy because you keep telling yourself, if I get too happy, it will be taken away from me. That's the kind of energy you're showing. Be happy. Let's see if it's taken away from you. Start with just 5 minutes. For 5 minutes, Scorpio, be extremely happy, and on the 6th minute, see if something is taken away from you. Do these little experiments yourself. You have to start from 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 24 hours, 48 hours, 72 hours. Start getting happy, start getting excited. There is a lack of excitement, because confidence is excitement. Let's see what you've got from the Energy Oracle. You've got card number 51, which adds up to a number 6, and it says Healer of the Ages. This is very similar to the Magician, card number 1 in the Tarot. Fire, more fire here. In fact, I would say this is like the Magician and the Temperance. Healer of the Ages. I mean, he's standing right there. He's full of confidence, so similar to the Queen of Wands. What is your fire? What is your source of fire? What makes you, for what is it that you have, Scorpio, that is unique to you, and you don't need the presence of anybody else, and you can bring that fire in any room, any situation that you walk into? Is it your humor? Is it your is it your skill set? Is it your dance? Is it whatever it is something for you to find out. Healer of the ages, card number 51, the energy that of the magician, powerful manifester, knowing you have all the tools, all the resources. Will you show up? Will you show up? You know, people have a lot of confidence in healers. Sometimes people go to healers because they feel that if I meet this person and I see this person, I will feel better. So confidence, excitement, so much more, Scorpio, so much more. It's a very promising reading, but you have to be willing to find your fire. That's what I have for you. I hope the right people get the message at the right time. That is obviously the intention of this and every other reading that we do. But thank you so much, Scorpio. Do take good care of yourself. I will see you in your next reading. We are moving on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, please allow me to have a sip of water. Because you're fire. All right, let's go. Hello and welcome, Sag. This is your weekly reading from 29th to the 4th Jan 2026, and a very happy new year. I hope you're doing amazing wherever you're watching from. Let's jump right in and let's see what messages want to come out for you for this week, Sag. Let's go. We're starting with, okay, nobody actually got that. Within you, on your mind, coming towards you, challenge, advantage, whoa. And a card that's going to help us raise our frequency. Underneath we have the Ace of Cups, by the way. We're going to take a card from the Energy Oracle. Starting the first reading, let's see what is the energy that you need to know. Okay, Sag, let's go. Two of Cups. Do you have a person in mind? Do you have a person in mind? Are you in a handshake moment? Are you looking for an approval, merger, coming together? Because another energy has shown its presence right there in the beginning of your reading. There is another energy here. I don't know what's the connection. I don't know what's the association. Could be love, could be partnership, could be work. But there is another energy. We'll clarify and see, Sag. Within you've got the High Priestess. Love it, because this is the energy of knowing within. And you know there's something that you know, Sag, only you know. And you know it very well. And you're keeping it within where it belongs. And you will only reveal it when the time is right. So in a sense, you're building your intuition, you're building your instincts, you're building your yourself, and you're relying on yourself. Filling your own data bank. On your mind, my gosh, you're being very, very clear, very, very sure. You're not tolerating any BS. Queen of Swords, this is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Person on your mind could very well be that. But very strong-headed, very clear. Your mind is very clear. You know exactly. See, I love there is an alignment here, Sag. Within, you're very aligned with yourself, with your instinct and intuition. In your mind, you're very clear what you want and you're looking very future forward. Nice. What's coming towards you this week is the moon. It doesn't seem very big. It just feels like something this week is uncertain. You may not get all the answers this week, but there is a path that you have to take. For a lot of you, it's almost like just be a little careful. Not too much, but be a little careful what you're getting into. Be a little careful of what you're getting into. Be careful at nighttime. Be careful of calls. Be careful of the calls that you pick up. It doesn't seem very big at this point of time. Challenge is the Magician. Is the person a challenge? There is a, when Magician is in the challenge, I feel like there is something fraud, there is something fake. There is someone trying to put up an act. There is someone trying to put up an illusion. There is someone trying to put up, trying to mesmerize you, get your attention the wrong way. Be careful. Advantage is the Seven of Swords. Therefore, how I wish these cards were, in different places, but please walk out, run away, Sag. This is looking very similar to Aries. Aries is also a fire sign like you, but some cards are literally in the same place. Maybe that's the theme for fire signs. Don't stay in places where you feel you could possibly lose something. Get out while you can. Get out while you can. Could be a connection. To raise your frequency this week, we've got the 10 of Cups. How nice. You start with the 2 of Cups and 10 of Cups. We'll have to clarify this one to get more, because you're starting with a beautiful connection. The external energy seems nice at the point. To raise your frequency, you're being encouraged to embrace or, higher energies. Be very happy, basically. Be very happy in the presence of other energies. But there is also an energy which is sneaky. So let's see. Sag, what do we have? The 2 of Cups. Please show me the 2 of Cups for Sag. We've got the World. The World has come for a lot of people. And the Page of Cups. It's a new person. It's a new person. It's a new person. It's a younger person. It's possibly an energy that's obsessed with you. They're new. They're thinking of you. Very good hairstyle, by the way. Very good shoes. It's brand new. It's really brand new. For a lot of you, this connection doesn't even make sense. It doesn't make sense. It's possibly at a very... It's got a lot of differences and distances. Let's see the High Priestess within you. 5 of Swords, Sag, and the Emperor. The reason why you're being so quiet and you're building your own intuition is because you're trying to pick on information about something. And the reason you're picking on information is because it is about a place, it's about a position, it's about something bigger. But until you don't have the complete information, you're not going to act on it. And when you do have the complete information, Sag, you're going to make a very strong power move. But you don't have the complete information. So you are actually, the reason you're being quiet is because you're gathering information, and it's sometimes very hard. It could possibly cause migraines and headaches, but you are. You're not actually, I want to say this, Sag, you're not relying on gossip and rumor. Therefore, it's taking longer for you. In a way, you're trying to get this information, the data, from as authentic sources as possible. And in today's day and age, it's very hard to do that, because there's so much data, and who knows what is legit versus. So that's why you're being quiet, or you're doing something underneath and within in stealth mode, because you're trying to get the most authentic data on something. Queen of Swords in your mind, Sag. We've got the 2 of Swords and the Devil. You've become, why you've hardened up in your mind? Because this is a clear definition of, I will not tolerate BS. There is someone, something trying to tempt you. There is someone, something trying to tempt you. Someone, something trying to lure you. Someone, something trying to take you down a path you don't want to go. You can already sense. Now it makes sense why you have the moon. For a lot of you, Sag, you could also be the one who is tempted. But I would like to, because we've started with two energies, I would like to give that benefit of doubt to the other energy also. Either you're tempted or somebody is bringing in a temptation here. And it doesn't feel good because the Magician is also in the wrong place. Be very careful this week, very careful. Rely on complete information, rely on self. Half-baked information is pretty useless. What is this moon that is coming towards you? We've got the Three of Cups and the Two of Wands. I mean, this is why it is so suspicious. The word I'm getting is suspicious. Something is too good to be true. Can I say that? Something is too good to be true. The way it appears, it's not. Somebody, something, the way it appears is not. You may want to do a background check. Very, very important. Ace of Swords within as I clarify the moon. Because it's interesting how moon is the night and Three of Cups looking up at the stars and the other one is sitting in the house. Something is not what it seems like, Sag. It's not. Do not rely on information just like that. Make sure you do your own homework. The Magician in your challenge is clarified by the High Priestess and the King of Wands. No. Somebody is not what they claim themselves to be or tell themselves to be. Somebody is appearing to be something, but they are not in reality. I've got King of Wands, that's fire sign. Sag, you're also a fire sign. This could very well apply to you also. Claiming to be something that you're not. And sometimes it could be the simplest thing that we call ourselves confident, but we are not. We call ourselves we are not tempted, but we are. It's not necessary. It has to be a very big thing, but it's not something that you can ignore. You've got the High Priestess within you and you've got the High Priestess in the challenge. In simplest words, Sag, there is a lot more that you need to find. Whatever your information or people that you're sitting with around is not complete. And it is not what it appears to be, for sure. Seven of Swords for your advantage. That is why Seven of Swords is the energy of running away. It's the energy of escaping while you still can. We've got the Six of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. Six of Swords is making that move. Your advantage is, can I just say this? Even if you've invested a little bit, if you feel wherever you are, it's not resonating with you, and if you feel that you should make a move, these two are very similar energies. Seven of Swords is, this person is escaping out of a circus or a tent or a place in broad daylight, and it's taking away something, and it's in your advantage. Six of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles is, even this person has laid down a little bit, it's invested something, but it's still willing to walk out from a situation. Let's see Ten of Cups to raise your frequency. We've got the Seven of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. My gosh. Look, the way you can raise your frequency is if you escape out of the situation while you can. Wow, Sag, this is a very specific message, very, very specific message for you, because Queen of Pentacles is your money, your worth, your asset, your valuables, your name, your title, your position. And Seven of Swords is in your advantage. It is also in raising your frequency. And it all says that please escape out of a situation while you can. If you stay any longer, it may not be of advantage anymore. Let's see what we've got from the Energy Oracle. We've got card number 40, number 4. We have the 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. And the 6th chakra is the third eye. It's the one, you know, come on, Sag, you cannot make this up. You've got within you, you have the High Priestess. Your High Priestess has come out in your challenge too. And the energy that you're supposed to become aware about at this point of time is your 6th chakra, which is your third eye. What are you not seeing? What are you believing something to be true? There is something here about all that glitters is not gold. Whatever you're seeing is not what it is. Very important. Very important. Something here is, and there is a lot of illusion here. We have the devil here. We have the magician in the challenge is pretty much a devil energy. Take a good look at your environment. Very important. And the sooner, the better. That's what I have for you, Sag. That just came out of nowhere, right? Did not expect that. Okay, thank you so much, Sag, for watching, for being a part, and I sincerely hope you act on time. Okay, moving on to, ladies and gentlemen, we are moving on to Capricorn. Hello, Capricorn. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're doing amazing. You've had a fabulous, I want to say Happy New Year because I've entered that zone of Happy New Year. This is your weekly reading from 29th to the 4th Jan 2026. Officially, it's the new year. Let's see what amazing messages want to come out for you. Let's go, Cap. Let's go. You're starting with, okay. Whoa. What a powerful start. Within, on your mind, coming towards you. Wow. Challenge, advantage. My God. Capricorn, what's going on? And a card to raise your frequency. Underneath, we have the Fool, new beginnings for some of you. Let's take out an energy oracle and let's see what the energy wants to tell us. Okay, move. I don't know why move came into my... okay, Capricorn, we're starting with the Ace of Swords. Boom. Ace. Swords are all about mind, thoughts, actions. You want to do something. This is the energy of a breakthrough, a light bulb moment. Communication, talking, clarity. That's the energy. Victory. Let's not forget there's a crown right there. Nice, very nice. We'll clarify and see what more we can get. Within, and I like this, you've got the Knight of Swords. You want to act fast on something. Very, very fast. The sword in the mind and within the same sword and going full speed. It's like, you see something and you want it and boom. You just go fast. You drive really fast. That kind of energy. But it's within you. You're not actually driving very fast. Within you, you want to pursue something very fast. You want something very fast. On your mind, you have the High Priestess. High Priestess is what's within you, basically. This energy is within you and it's on your mind. High Priestess is also the energy of knowing everything. She's the all-knowing energy. And it keeps building, it keeps getting information, it keeps teaching itself. It keeps, so in your mind, you're seeking, I don't think you know what you're seeking for, but anything that is of help or use to you, you're seeking it. You're like a sponge. Can I say that? You're absorbing everything. Your mind is absorbing everything. You don't want to miss out on anything. That's what I'm picking up for you. What's coming is the Ace of Pentacles. That should put a smile on your face. That's an opportunity. That's money. That's opportunity to make money. That's opportunity to grow money. Opportunity to invest money. From the mind, thoughts, to what matters. You're an earth sign. To what matters. What matters? Money matters. Challenge is the Chariot. The move forward. How do I move? For a lot of you, the vehicle is a problem. This is also the energy of vehicle, traveling. The challenge is maybe your car just has some problem. Maybe it runs into a maintenance cost, something like that. Movement forward is the challenge. This is Cancer energy in your challenge. Your advantage is the Two of Cups, Capricorn, showing you what came out, a connection, a union, a handshake, a partnership, a merger, an acquisition, coming together, collaboration, teamwork. That's your advantage. What do we have to raise your frequency? Whoa. It's really good energy. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. And I love because the Wheel of Fortune is movement. It's the change of season. A new year has started. So it's also motion, movement, momentum. But I also want to tell you, Capricorn, you've got the Chariot in your challenge. Chariot is movement forward. So why the Chariot is a challenge, we'll clarify and see. Therefore, we must clarify. Let's go. Ace of Swords, this absolute breakthrough moment. What is this light bulb moment? Ace of Swords for Capricorn, please. We've got Three of Cups and the Seven of Cups. Three of Cups and Seven of Cups makes the Ten of Cups, which is the absolute happiness. But it's broken. It's broken into two. One, the choices you're making in your life. Two, the people. Who would you like to work with? Who would you like to collaborate with? The choice of people that you work with, the choice of people that you come together and collaborate with. That's it. It's that simple. We want 10 of Cups. We've got a broken 10 of Cups. We are going to take them and we're going to figure out how we can take the best of both. Choices and people. Two cards have come out. Let's take it. For within you, you have the Knight of Swords. That is clarified by Justice and the Nine of Pentacles. See, one shy of the Ten of Pentacles. You know why you want to move very, very fast? Because you want to make a lot of money. Nine of Pentacles is financial independence. It's single energy, solo energy. And justice is what you give is what you get. So at this point of time, Capricorn, you're operating from the sooner I act, the sooner I'll make money. Whatever. And I think for a lot of you, you're willing to take any job, anything. You just want to act fast. You don't want to delay. You don't want to mess with the time. You want to use every second. Let's see the High Priestess, King of Swords and the High Priestess. King of Swords is air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and the High Priestess. Well, either you have a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius on your mind, or whatever you're seeking, whatever the sponge behavior, Capricorn, is because, and I want to say this because you've got the Knight within and the King on the mind. The sponge behavior is because you have a goal, you want to become something, you want to grow in ranks, you want to grow in position, and that's the reason. There are only two ways. You either want to become the King of Sword, and King of Sword is, the energy of King of Sword is actually an isolated energy. It does not have a partner, it does not have people. It's made a name for itself. It's intimidating, it's powerful, and yet it holds a sword. The King of Sword does not trust anyone. So either you have an air sign on your mind or you're becoming an air sign. Let's see the Ace of Pentacles for what's coming towards you. My deck is upside down. We've got the Page of Cups and the Ten of Swords. Interesting. Because Page of Cups is a very, Page of Cups does not fit with the dynamic of Knight and Kings. This week, this opportunity, Page of Cups is a younger person. It's a younger water sign possibly. This also feels like a very, somebody who's out of your league. Or you're out of their league. There is an opportunity actually to end something with someone who's out of your league. And this has to happen because we have the Ace of Sword. That's your breakthrough. Ace comes after the 10. The opportunity will only come when you stop mingling with the Page of Cups kind of energy. Page of Cups energy is very small. It's new. It's fresh. It has very small goals. You see how this person with very good looking hair is always thinking about someone. King of Sword does not think about anyone. King of Sword thinks about work. Page of Cups thinks about another person. Your opportunity comes, Capricorn, when you don't think about another person, you think about self and your next step. The Chariot as your... Why is the Chariot a challenge? Why is this moving on a challenge? Because we've got the Queen of Wands and the Eight of Cups. Queen of Wands is a very confident energy, fire energy. For a lot of you, Capricorn, your confidence has got massively shaken. Massively. Massively. Because Queen of Wands is the most confident energy in the entire tarot. She's the only one that stands up as powerful as the Sun card. And because we are clarifying your challenge, your confidence has... you're not moving forward or you're not able to move forward is because your confidence has got shaken. Hang on, there is something here. And, oh wow. Can I just say something? The Chariot is on a vehicle, right? The confidence, and then this person is going towards the sun, if you can see, in the Eight of Cups. This is the Light Seer's Tarot. And she's walking barefoot. So maybe it's not the vehicle, it's you having to walk towards your sun, your source, barefoot. You're going to a place where the vehicle cannot take you. You have to walk barefoot. Let us see Two of Cups as advantage. We've got the Eight of Swords and the Death. Death is the ending. Eight of Swords is being stuck. The advantage, a connection, a coming together is in your advantage is the ending of the way you saw yourself. There is a connection here that is of advantage to you. There is another energy here, Capricorn, that is of advantage to you. And this energy, by the way, is the way you saw yourself until now in every other relationship was possibly a facade, you know, something that you could not even yourself relate to. Eight of Swords is, you see how she's looking into the mirror and even she cannot believe that, oh my God, this is what I did to myself. That is getting over. In your advantage, the partnerships, the connections, the mergers, the handshakes have to be with those connections or are possibly those people that don't make you doubt yourself. And we have the wheel underneath as we're about to clarify the wheel. There are no coincidences here. Let's see, what is the wheel to raise your frequency? You saw me shuffle. The wheel is clarified by the wheel and the King of Wands. King of Wands is fire. You're entering into a brand new season. Can you enter with fire? Can you enter as the King of Wands? Fire signs, Capricorn. Look at the fire signs, the presence of fire signs around you. Aries, Sag, Leo. They are go-getters. They don't stop for anyone. They are like the lion. Lion's hungry, lion eats. Lion does not sit down and have a conversation. Get hungry. That's the energy you're supposed to embrace. Can you get hungry? What do we have from the energy oracle? We've got number 19, which comes up to a number 10, and it says rest and rejuvenation. And I see a person here who's building his body, sitting down, healing. The presence of High Priestess is very strong. Very strong shoulders, very strong, very well built. There's a lot of, I can also see a lot of energy flow here. The energy is flowing all over. There's like a protection. There is keeping yourself minus the external noise. Very important. And you in the bargain, when you do that, when this kind of recovery is, people, they take a day off and they think they've rested. But then this kind of rest and rejuvenation is where your own energy is, your own aura is multiplied. It feels like that. This is pointing out a lot at meditation, spending time with self, becoming one with self. This energy is very, very important for you. And obviously you're meant to do this 19. Now this comes to a number 10, comes to a solid number 1. You've got an Ace of Sword in your reading. You've got Ace of Pentacle in your reading. So before you begin, before you jump into the fire, it would be a good idea to prepare yourself for the fire. That's what this energy is. That's what I have for you, Capricorn. I hope the right people get the message at the right time. That is always the intention of this table. Moving on to Aquarius. Hello, Aquarius, and welcome. This is, my gosh, the way the cards fell. This is your reading from 29th to the 4th, 2026, your weekly. Let's jump in and let's see what amazing messages want to come out for you. Let's go. We're starting with, okay, Aquarius, you're already on a move. You're already traveling within you, on your mind, coming towards you. Challenge, advantage, whoa. The Tower did make its appearance, and a card to help you raise your frequency. Let's take out an energy from a card from the Energy Oracle, and we will see what that is a little later. Aquarius, you're on the move. You are traveling. Some of you are typically, traveling because it's New Year time, but you're trying to move your life from choppy to calmer waters. You have a support system. You have somebody with you. Within you have the Eight of Swords. You're feeling trapped. You're still feeling trapped. Your mind cannot let go of something. Something is occupying space on your mind. And that's within. Because on your mind you have something. There is Page of Cups is something small, fresh. It's something that can become of value, but it's very small. It could be a person too, water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Coming towards you is the Queen of Pentacles. This is money. This is a position. This is a job. This is a promotion. This is something that you can hold, feel, and touch. Challenge is the Six of Wands. Victory is a challenge for you. Accomplishing, let's just say victory. We'll clarify and see. Advantage is the Tower. Something needs to break down. Something needs to come down. Something needs to crumble. I feel this is going to be a blessing in disguise. And let's see what we've got to raise your frequency. The Magician. This is manifesting. This is being a very powerful manifester, knowing that whatever you speak comes into existence, that kind of energy. Let's clarify, Aquarius. Let's see what we've got. Six of Swords is clarified by the Star. That's your power card. And the Two of Pentacles. Clearly, you may be between two things. You are managing. You are figuring out between heaven and earth, between your 3D and your 4D. But I want to say that energy is, you're moving energies. Let's see the Eight of Swords. It's a very powerful energy. Not many people get it. It's a very Aquarian energy. Strength and the Two of Wands. That's more 8, by the way. There is within you. There is a feeling of. There is a feeling of feeling trapped. Maybe a lot of you are feeling you're not able to do the thing that you really want to do. You have been put on hold for something. There's something that you want to go and step, which requires strength. It's almost like, there is something, think of it this way, that you want to do some physical activity and you've been told you cannot do it because you're gaining your strength back. Like you're in the prep mode. You're not ready yet. You're preparing. You're training for something. Let's see the Page of Cups on your mind. Eight of Wands. And the Nine of Pentacles. Whatever is in your mind has the potential of bringing financial independence, financial freedom. And it's a lot of ideas. It's a lot of fire. Continue to pursue. Continue to pursue whatever you are this week. Queen of Pentacles is the Page of Cups and the Ten of Swords. And Page of Cups is on your mind. See, two things, Aquarius. If it is adding value, keep it. If it is a distraction, you know this. And anything in the beginning, it's, what I'm picking up for you actually, Aquarius, is nip it in the bud. If it's a good thing, pursue it. If within 10 seconds you realize, no, I'm not having a good time having a conversation here. I'm not having a good time with this cup of coffee. I'm not having a good time with this meal. Nip it in the bud. Just like move away, walk away from there. For this week. Because you're pursuing something big. Six of Wands, we've got the King of Wands and the Page of Swords. The challenge here is you still need to get information about something. You're still, there is a growth here, all right? In order to get that growth, in order to get that milestone, there are still a lot more to be done from your end. A lot more paperwork, a lot more reading the terms and conditions, a lot more information is required from your end. And that's the challenge. You need to find more. You need to get more curious. The Tower in your advantage, we've got the King of Swords and the Six of Cups. King of Swords is your energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. The advantage is to be your authentic version, to be the most, King of Swords is very clear. King of Swords is a go-getter. He's not a go-getter, but he's a doer. Once the King of Swords has said a word, has said something, it does not retract. I also feel your advantage here is you've done something here in the past. That same energy you have to apply in whatever you're doing right now, because there may be some moments of testing, but experience. Your advantage is the experience. Magician, for your raising your frequency, we have the Hermit and the Two of Swords. Hermit is Aquarius. Only speak that what you believe in. Only speak that what you believe in. Do not for even a microsecond speak that which you don't believe in. And even if you don't believe in, your choice of words have to be very specific this week. Very, very, very specific. And all that is meant for your highest growth and expansion. There should be no what if moment at all this week. Because Magician is your power. Magician is your energy. And you are pursuing something here. Your choice of words are very, very important. Let's see what you've got for from the Energy Oracle. You've got card number 40, 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. This is the third eye, which is so symbolic to Aquarius, because Aquarius can see what others cannot. Aquarius are visionary. That's what the King of Swords is. The King of Swords can see what others cannot. Very futuristic. So if it's just a week, if something is not going your way, remember there's always another week. There's always another week, but you don't stop. You continue the momentum and you continue the build up, and stay away from the distractions. Very, very clear, very simple, because there is something that you're pursuing here. That's what I have for you, Aquarius. Very straightforward, very simple. And I hope the right people get the message at the right time. That is always the intention. And finally, moving on to Pisces. Hello, Pisces. Happy New Year. And welcome. Let's jump in from 29th to the 4th Jan 2026. We've made it. We've arrived. Let's see what your energies are for the first week. And we're starting with ouch. Within, on your mind, coming towards you, challenge, advantage, and a card that's going to help us raise our frequency. Pisces, not going to lie, there are some very strong cards here. We're going to take one card from the Energy Oracle, and let's see what the Energy Oracle wants to show us. We'll take this one. Okay, Pisces, what happened? You're starting with the Eight of Swords. You're clearly stuck somewhere. You're stuck somewhere. You cannot make a move. Your mind is stuck at a place. Within, it's still stuck. Five of Cups, you're mourning the loss of something, of someone. I'm sorry if you've lost somebody, but it feels very heavy, Pisces, very heavy. On your mind, you have the World, but this is a good kind of world. This is a happy ending. There's a massive contrast here. Within, you're very sad, but in your mind, you want a happy ending. It's not matching. What's coming towards you is the Eight of Cups, having to walk away from a situation. 2 eights. Challenge is the Temperance. Temperance is finding peace, finding harmony. And I can sense it. This feels a very frustrating moment for you right now. It feels very frustrating. Whatever it is, this back and forth, this staying stuck. Should I stay? Should I go? Should I stay? Should I go? It's taking a toll. Your advantage is the Six of Wands. This is victory. This is success. I don't know how this resonates. We'll clarify and see. But actually your advantage is to follow your own path, not stopping for anyone. Continue to do what you were doing, because there is this energy of you holding back. To raise your frequency, Pisces, you've got the moon. There is more, there's something very uncertain. Very uncertain. I want to ask this, Pisces, are you clear about what it is that you want, your goals? Are you clear? Because when moon comes in raising your frequency, your moon is that maybe you need to make up your mind what it is that you want. There is some sort of uncertainty here. Let's see the Eight of Swords. What is the Eight of Swords, please? Where are you stuck? What is holding you back? The Sun and the Star. My gosh. Your freedom. And we have the Eight of Swords underneath, Pisces. The same freedom. It's almost like you're tied to something or someone, and that's costing you your freedom. It feels like there was a missed opportunity or a wrong wish. Five of Cups within you is the Knight of Cups and the Wheel. This does feel like there was somebody. There was. They are no more there. The World on your mind. Three of Pentacles. And the moon is in raising. See, you want to accomplish something in your mind. There is a teamwork, there is collaboration, there is coming together, but you have no clarity beyond that. Which is why in raising your frequency, you have the moon. Eight of Cups, what are you walking away from? The Lovers and the Two of Pentacles. A connection, possibly. A connection which, it feels like there is a connection here that has a hold on you. This connection is there one day, it is not there. This good moment is there one day, the next moment it's not there. One day you feel good, one day you don't feel good. Temperance for your challenge. Five of Pentacles and Two of Swords. See, you've also lost a lot of money. This has cost you money. This has cost you your peace of mind. You would know what the situation is. It mostly looks like another person, another energy, or the willingness to work with somebody. It's costing you your peace and mind. Let's see the Six of Wands for your advantage. Ace of Wands and the King of Swords. You know, Pisces, your best bet this week is pursue what makes you happy, possibly travel, possibly go solo somewhere, take out some time for yourself and keep yourself away from energies that are kind of sucking your joy at this point of time. Because something is throwing you off balance. You're feeling out of balance. And it feels like it's another energy. You need to first become one with yourself. What is the moon to raise your frequency, Pisces? Very odd. See, Hermit and the Seven of Swords. Somebody's trying to, there is an energy here that is trying to kind of steal your energy, your peace of mind. And this week, your peace of mind is the first week of the year. Your peace of mind is very important, and somebody is trying to take away your peace of mind. You really need to isolate yourself, take some time off, possibly just go away, distance yourself from some energies. Let's see what we have from the energy. We have card number 14, and this is caring connections. I'm not surprised you also have the Lovers right there. There is, please look, Pisces, in simplest words, this week, look at the people and the connections around you. Look for those who you genuinely care for and they genuinely care for you. Because there is the presence of an energy here that is taking away your own peace and mind. However, there is also the presence of a caring connection. Maybe there is a connection that you don't see. you don't notice. And it's right around the corner for you. And maybe you're supposed to take one good look at it. And maybe it cares for you. Maybe it's one-sided love. Who knows? But that's the message I have for you, Pisces. That is the message that I have for all the signs, for all my stars. I wish you a very happy new year. I will see you in your next reading. Till then, please take care and have a fabulous time ahead.